That's the reality, and I support the Prime Minister, Prime Minister Tony today, and from day one I've been about local issues.
Labor candidate Matt Keogh was also making the case that it's business as usual in the campaign.
It's the same Liberal government, it's the same broken promises, and our campaign strategy remains the same.
For some voters, the leadership overhaul was long overdue.
Very good thing.
Yeah, it's not full of time. It's a very arrogant man.
Well, I think nothing service about it either. Others question the timing.
Just this week, we've got the Italian election. People have so is it should be or not? I'm not sure that I'll be voting Liberal anyway.
Obviously, close to the election to be some believe the minor parties will benefit the votes.
There will be definitely a swing towards the minor parties.
With just 4 days to go, the candidates will be on the hunting, hoping there's enough time to sway voters their way. Emily Cass, ABC News, Argyle.
2 months after the death of former Adelaide Crows coach Phil Walsh, his son has faced court for the first time, charged with his murder. Clean-shaven and lucid, Cy Walsh appeared by video link for a mental health facility.
The Adelaide Magistrates Court hearing was brief, with many questions left unanswered. 26-year-old Cy Walsh is yet to plead to a murder charge. He's accused of stabbing to death his father, 55-year-old football veteran Phil Walsh, at the family's Somerton Park home in July. Just hours after the Crows coach's death rocked the football community, Cy Walsh's case was heard in court, but he was too heavily sedated to instruct his lawyer. Today he appeared via video from the mental health facility James Nash House, clean-shaven and dressed in a tracksuit. The prosecutor told the court she needed more time to gather evidence, including a toxicology report analysing hair samples for drugs.
At the end of the brief hearing, Magistrate Elizabeth Shepherd asked Cy Walsh if he understood what had just happened. He responded clearly, "Yep, my lawyer has explained that to me. I understand."
Phil Walsh played 122 games for Collingwood, Richmond and Brisbane before serving as assistant coach at Port Adelaide and West Coast. He was only in the top job at the Crows for 9 months. Cy Walsh remains in James Nash House. The case returns to court in November for the prosecution to make further declarations to defend James Nash.
Yeah, be careful. Oh, what? I know they're hello with Denny's.
What is Hungary has completely sealed its border with Serbia, closing a gap in a railway line through which thousands of asylum seekers have passed. correspondent Barbara Miller is on the Hungary-Serbia border.
Stopped in their tracks. After a long and difficult journey across land and sea, these men reached the Hungarian border minutes too late. They and those who came behind them were directed to an official border crossing. In the confusion, this woman became separated from her daughter. In a further sign that Hungary means business, an aid worker was arrested.
I don't know. I was just sitting on the track. Because I wanted to protect the refugees.
With no more asylum seekers coming, volunteers at an makeshift camp just inside the border were left with no choice but to pack up, to take stock.
The hope is now useless, actually, defeated, absolutely deflated.
And the fence were continued.
They've been threatening this for days, and now Hungarian police are closing off this one gap in the border. A row of soldiers standing guard, quite happy to put on this border fence.
Then the media was moved away. Soon it became clear why. The specially constructed plug was brought in to seal off the remaining gap in the fence. One by one, Europe's borders are closing. Barbara Miller, ABC News at Hungary's border with Serbia.
North Korea says its main nuclear facility, the Yongbyon complex, is up and running again. The country's state-run news agency says North Korea is improving its nuclear weapons in quality and quantity and is ready to face US hostility with nuclear weapons at any time. Yongbyon reactor was shut down in 2007, but Pyongyang vowed to restart it in 2013 after its third nuclear test. The reactor has been the source of plutonium for North Korea's nuclear weapons program. Six-nation talks aimed at ending North Korea's nuclear program have been stalled since early 2009. Violent clashes have entered their third day in Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque. Masked Palestinians held flares at Israeli police outside the religious site, disrupting visits marking the Jewish New Year. According to officials, 26 Palestinians and 5 Israeli officers were wounded in the attacks. Jewish ultranationalists have been pleading the Israeli government to allow Jewish prayer at the site, revered by Muslims as the Noble Sanctuary and by Jews as the Temple Mount of the United States and the UN. Both said they're concerned about the escalating violence at the site. Mexico is demanding Egypt conduct a deep, thorough and speedy investigation into the killing of 2 of its citizens. They were among a group of 12 killed when Egyptian forces mistakenly opened fire on tourists on Sunday. Another 6 Mexicans remain in
Mexico's foreign minister is on the way to Cairo to demand justice.
Los objetivos de esta viaje son, the objectives of this trip is to firstly accompany those family members during their pain and give them all the support they need, whilst calling for justice and seeking reparation. Secondly, to have dialogue with the highest level authorities in the country and get first-hand information that allows us to clarify the circumstances of this deplorable incident.
7 relatives of the victims are travelling with the foreign minister. The families of those killed are still at a loss to understand what happened.
Egypt has always been a great country. It's always been good. Nothing has happened. They've always looked after their tourists. I don't know what happened. I have no information.
Egyptian army aircraft were reportedly searching for militants when they bombed the tourist convoy. It's a moment day when they tried to flee ground crews in fire. Egypt's interior ministry described the status of the witness death as an accident. And Mexico's president says Egypt's prime minister promised to personally spearhead an investigation.
Los acontecimientos
Today's events have saddened us as a nation. There hasn't been a precedent in years of an event like this against our citizens. Mexico has demanded from the Egyptian government an exhaustive, thorough and prompt investigation which establishes responsibility. Egypt is battling an insurgency and has claimed the tourists were in an area that was off limits, a claim that's been denied by the victims' relatives. 5 of the group remain in a
Mackay Road Hospital, where one is in a critical condition. Phil Bainbridge, ABC News.
One person has died in wildfires that are ravaging entire communities in California. Officials say an elderly disabled woman in the county died after she was trapped in her home by the ferocious blaze. Hundreds of properties have been destroyed and around 23,000 people have been forced to flee their homes. The governor of California has declared a state of emergency.
Short term, which is to deal with the forest preventive fires, it's to build up fire personnel and the equipment that is needed, and be ready to pull in resources from all over. And of course, we need the longer term goals to try to minimize the buildup of drought and global warming.
There are a dozen fires burning throughout the state. California has seen 6,000 fires this season, 150 more occurred at the same time last year. Australia's recently appointed Test cricket captain Steve Smith has arrived home tonight after a long Ashes tour. His first Test series in charge will be in Bangladesh, starting with Kuwait. He spoke a short time ago about the challenges ahead.
I think we're in a bit of a generational change in Australian cricket at the moment, and there's a couple of experienced guys there. Adam Rogers, my vice captain, Sean Marsh played a lot of cricket as well, Peter Siddle. So we've got a few experienced guys there with some new guys coming in. But I'm really looking forward to the challenge of going over Bangladesh and playing this side. Now, some guys can come in and step in the side and hopefully do it really well. It's really exciting to have these young guys coming in the squad, and I know that we're really excited about going over Bangladesh.
And for the rest of today's sport,
Just in the second round. Cambridge Frank Future is through to play the Roosters in Friday night's NRL semi-final after the judiciary found him not guilty of being. The judge originally handed a one-match ban for a dangerous contact charge, but the Bulldogs appealed the decision and it paid off.
For the hearing, the good news is just like before, still something sort of represented today, so I'm very grateful to the
Good news to the Roosters halfback Mitchell Pearce has been named in the side to play the Bulldogs. Pearce has missed 3 weeks after injuring his hamstring against the Broncos. Germany's NFL fairy tale continues. Former rugby league star was selected to play with the 49ers in their season opener. Unfortunately, he had a horror start, dropping the ball on his first play. But as Patrick Galloway reports, Payne recovered and his side opened with 20 points to 3 wins.
It was far from a dream start. Pre-season roommate. The locals were enjoying the action, although the commentators were still trying to work out the new guy. But it was a comprehensive performance from San Francisco, which also unearthed a player that could help them in what's been described as a rebuilding season. Next up, Pittsburgh in 6 days. Patrick Galloway, ABC News.
In the AFL, Hawthorn has confirmed leading goalkeeper Jack Dunstan will miss Friday night's cutthroat semi-final against Adelaide. Dunstan injured his ankle during last Friday's qualifying final loss to West Coast. The Hawks say there's still a chance to retain if the team advances to the preliminary final, but in the meantime, Superman Matt Spangler looms as a possible replacement. It's been an ongoing problem for Australian swimmers getting enough sleep before big races, but a unique
The Australian swim team is at the AIS in Canberra for a unique training camp. Sports scientists are preparing the swimmers for unusual scheduling at the 2016 Olympics.
Getting an idea of who they can sleep in, how they nap, and just get them to experience racing and training at these different times.
The team has its early morning session in the afternoon and its afternoon session between 10 p.m. and midnight.
It pushes everyone out of their comfort zones, but I think that it's good now to do it now and to collect that data.
Their sleep patterns and meal times have been changed to accommodate an Olympic schedule aimed at maximising television audiences around the world. Even for Australia's most seasoned swimmers, it's a new experience.
The real challenge I don't actually find is training between 10 and midnight. The challenge is probably when you get to sleep fine after that, you're pretty tired. It's actually been able to sleep till 10 or 11 o'clock the next morning.
It's hoped the camp will also build camaraderie in a team which has splintered at previous meets.
What I've noticed is probably the effort that's been put in since 2012. Obviously I wasn't part of the team back then, but I was doing a lot of the commentary and full deck interviews, and I could see the fragmentation within the team.
Team bosses deny the camp is a response to past concerns about sleeping pill use.
It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with finding the right strategies.
They'll have to wait 11 months to see if it works. Jonathan Gould, ABC News, Canberra.
Unstable weather about parts of the country, but not a great deal of moisture in association with the atmosphere. Until around about Thursday, when these areas of instability combine over the coastal fringe of New South Wales. So we've got a trough stalling through the northeast of New South Wales. That'll extend some isolated showers of storms into Queensland. We've also got an onshore wind flow across the southeast and a weak surface and upper level disturbance moving through South Australia. So through that southeastern corner, including parts of Tasmania and also through the northeast of New South Wales and southeast Queensland, the chance of some showers about, possible thunderstorms up through the northeast as well. We're not looking at much more than rainfall totals about up to 5 millimetres at this stage.
The last New South Wales mainland breeding colony of penguins has had a boost, with 3 new chicks making their public debut. The little penguins were bred at Manly's Sea Life Sanctuary. They were taken from a holding pen to the colony, and after a settling-in period, they were introduced to the adults. Little penguins are an endangered species.
Every successful breeding that we've had here at Manly's Sea Life Sanctuary helps give us that really valuable information, learn more about the animal, and hopefully safeguard their future for generations to come.
The penguins will go on public display tomorrow. And that is the news for now. I'm Adrian Rochella. Thanks for your company. Stay with us. 7:30 is next.
Malcolm Turnbull steps into the nation's top job.
Very humbled by the great honour and responsibility that has been given to me today.
For full coverage and analysis, know the story on ABC News 24.
Malcolm Turnbull and Tony Abbott are tonight at the end of a momentous day, not just in the history of this nation and the life of this parliament, but for each of them personally. For Malcolm Turnbull, it's undoubtedly one of the greatest days of his life. Sworn in as Prime Minister, surrounded by his family, fulfilling a lifelong dream. For Tony Abbott, today is a chivalry right at least, enduring the public humiliation of being cut down by his own side in his first term. In a moment, I'll be joined by one of the government's most senior members, the Attorney General, George Brandis, for his first interview since the change of leadership. But now let me bring in 7:30's political correspondent, Sarah Lane. Sarah, there were 44 members of Malcolm Turnbull's own team who didn't want him to take over last night. How big a job does he have to do to know those spectres?
Look, it will be a big challenge for him, Lee, but they'll also be looking to see who he handpicks this weekend in his ministry.
You guys are awful. This one.
Mom says he
Oh, this is doing good.
taser. I went out there, sat,